Just 6 miles from Augusta, Georgia, hidden in the hills of South Carolina, there once stood a small but remarkable village called Kaolin. Today, almost nothing remains, but in the mid-1800s, this mining town was known around the world for one thing: its clay. The word Kaolin comes from the Chinese term meaning high hill, and fittingly, this village sat on hills about a mile south of Bath Station, roughly 150 feet above the rich deposits of white, pure, lustrous clay beneath it. Locals called it Excelsior, extra buff clay, or simply China clay. This wasn't just any clay. It was so fine, so pure, that it was shipped across the Atlantic to England, where it helped create the world-famous Wedgwood china. Kaolin's post office was established on May 25, 1859, with William H. Farrer serving as the first postmaster. By then, the town was already bustling with miners, potters, and workers from the nearby Southern Porcelain Factory. And it was here, in this unlikely place, that one of America's most iconic folk art traditions took shape: the ugly jug. These jugs, wide-eyed, toothy, sometimes terrifying, have deep roots. Their form can be traced all the way back to ancient Egypt, but in the American South, they took on a life of their own. In Kaolin, during the mid-1800s, potters crafted these expressive clay faces. Some were made for spiritual or cultural reasons. Others were practical. Many were used to store moonshine, and the frightening faces served a purpose: to keep children away. Kaolin wasn't just a mining town, it was a community. St. George's Church was built and consecrated on May 29, 1858, with Reverend John Cornish of Aiken St. Thaddeus Episcopal Church presiding. Even as the town began to fade, the church remained a spiritual anchor. In 1919, Deaconess Anna Sands of St. Paul's Episcopal Church in Graniteville wrote about traveling to Kaolin to hold services for the remaining families. Her letters are some of the last written records of the town's existence. By the early 20th century, the town of Kaolin was disappearing, but its legacy, its clay, its porcelain, its pottery, and its unforgettable face jugs lives on. The town of Kaolin may be gone, but the stories it left behind still shape Southern history. A forgotten town built on a high hill with a legacy that refuses to fade.